What's up, friends and family of YouTube? It's Pastor Bob. Well, I got a different guitar for you today, guys, that I have never had on my channel. And, you know, I waited for a long time and I got one at a good price. And I played them before and they're wonderful guitars. If you guys can get one of these, between $300 and $800, they're generally really, really good guitars. Hands down. Um, what can I say about this guitar? Well, here, let me give you a little backstory. So years ago, I think quite a few people who've come to the channel for a while know that I used to sell guitars. Right, I worked for a couple of different music stores over the years. I met, oh God, thousands of musicians over the years of all kinds, and I've been a luthier since 1989. I started when I was young, right, learning about it, but I didn't actually become told I was now a luthier, apprentice luthier, until 1989. I started my journey in 1988. So, you know, man, just years and years and years of fixing them and building them and customizing them. And now I'm pretty much retired. Once in a while, I'll, you know, get a wild hair across it and I'll build one or fix one. But this guitar, um, I always used to like them, but back then I thought they were expensive, right? Back in the 90s. Because they were high quality. Uh, mahogany body, solid mahogany body, solid maple cap, Duncan design pickups, you know, three-way toggle switch, you know, two volumes in the tone, a real uh, rosewood fretboard, mahogany neck. You're wondering what this is. Well, I'm sure you know in the description, but there you go. This is a Sunburst archtop hammer slammer series. Now, you won't find too many of these um, just laying around anymore. I don't know why. I don't know how many they made, but they were beautiful guitars. Absolutely beautiful. They have a two-piece maple cap on them. Beautiful. I mean, absolutely scrumptious, delicious. This one here was made in Korea. Back in the early 90s. And as you can see, it's set up pretty good. It plays pretty good. Now here's the thing. When I bought it, even though it plays okay, it got bumped. See it? See how it got bumped? So it got bumped in the checker to finish. And I think they glued it back in there. So, but even though it's set up good, I didn't see any problem with it. I mean, I can blend all that. But it's a nice guitar. There's nothing wrong with it. But back then, they were, I was more into Gibsons and Guilds and Fenders than I was this. But they played all right, This guitar was loved by somebody. Let me show you. Look at them frets, guys. Good gracious. Whoever owned this guitar prior to me. I mean, they played this baby. Look at that. Yeah. They played their money-making frets, right? Right down here. Man, I mean, wow, right? So, I picked this up for song and dance, and, I think that I can bring it back to life. I play it's alright, there's nothing wrong with it. But, I'd like to put some new frets in and let it roll. But if you, like I said, if you could pick these up in really good condition, between 300 and we'll be reasonable, $300 to $700, depending on if it's got a case or whatever in it, or how well played. It's well worth it, guys. I mean, these are wonderful guitars. They did a great job building these guitars in Korea. I sold quite a few of them back in the day. But yeah, never owned one myself, and I seen it and made an offer, and I said, man, I gotta get one. I gotta get it. It's time. I don't have one in my collection, so I decided to buy one. And I'll buy one more eventually. I'll buy a USA made one. They made these. They made these in Japan, U.S., Korea, and in China. And I believe they also had a small spurt where they made them over in Indonesia. I haven't played one of those yet, but I do believe they did. So, but yeah, really nice guitar. Nothing wrong with them. If you've never played them, they kind of got that. They kind of got a unique headstock. I looked at that headstock back years ago, and I said, "Oh, there's another person out there that has a similar style headstock, who is a direct competitor to, and actually owns, the original Kalamazoo Gibson plant." I need to say any more? But it does kind of look like the headstock, don't it? Yeah. But yeah, they're really good guitars. So if you ever get a chance to pick them up, man, they are good. They're well made, good guitars. But like I said, I just have to address these frets. Now, that's not binding or anything like that, but man, he really dug in. Really dug in. Look at that. Dig it down, boy. He played hard. One thing about when you pick up guitars that look like that, 99% of the time they were a really good playing guitar, and they sounded really good. Because somebody played the hell out of this guitar. So, anyway, I just wanted to show you my pickup of the month. I thought it was a good deal, and so, and I didn't have one in my collection, so I figured I would finally get one. A quick look over it. So, there you go. The Sunburst Arch Top Hammer Slammer series. Made in Korea. Alright, guys. Take care. God bless. This is Pastor Bob, and I'm out of here. See ya.